rather than everything of a design engineer knows all the thing, and a test engineer knows little bit of everything. Yeah, please. Banikji, again you are not audible again. Sound is not coming.
We are talking with most honored director and distinguished scientist of SAC, Space Application Center of ISRO, Ahmedabad. We have with us Professor Dipak Kumar Darsar from Ahmedabad. He is basically from Assam. In 1961, after he born at Assam, and then one by one step he joined the ISRO in 1983 as a scientist, expert of microwaves and payload making and designing, and then one by one communication, satellite making and designing. He got the opportunity of promotions, and his height touches all the segments of ISRO, like project director, PD, assistant program director, deputy director, and ultimately he got the opportunity to serve the Space Application Center as director of SAC. Due to some technical problem, he is trying to join us, and we'll discuss about the journey of his. We have with us Bugle Jain sir, also from Shiksha Nagari of Rajasthan, Kota. सर कुछ टेक्निकल इश्यूज की वजह से वो जुड़ नहीं पा रहे हैं। हाँ सर। Sir, are you okay, sir? We are audible, sir, to you?
Yeah, now you're audible to me.
Fine, sir. Fine, sir. Fine, sir. So, you have discussed about your joining to ISRO
Yeah,
and
joining.
your service to
I
the INSET also. Yeah, yeah. Sir,
Yeah, means
how
the
ISRO
need of a
developed
satellite.
INSET
Yeah,
especially, and
yeah. What I wanted to say is need of a satellite was there from 1964 onward, and after that in 90, then we first made a test satellite Apple. After that we took US help to make INSET 1 series. After INSET 1 series, we came to INSET 2 series, and first satellite of INSET 2 is INSET 2A, which was launched in 1992. That is the beginning of our actual satellite making or satellite manufacturing in India. That is INSET 2A from 1992 onward. We started and we converted. Finally, it is to GSAT, that is called geostationary satellite. So INSET, sometimes we use the word called INSET, sometimes we call it GSAT. So after that, that way it continued for quite some time. Yes, please.
so GSET and INSET are same.
Pardon?
So GSET and INSET, they are different.
No, they are actually now interchangeably we use INSET or GSET. Now we use the word name GSET only nowadays. Actually, first it was that INSET where GSET came from GSLV. From that terminology, we call it GSET. After that, for some time, we had both the name INSET and GSET. Now we call it GSET only. Geostationary satellite, GSET.
Satellite, sir. Sir,
Yeah.
onwards, INSET, we would like to know, as far it is concerned to us, we understand that IRNSS, which is a remote sensing satellite also, are the basically for communication purpose, and this system is navigational and communication satellite system is almost to similar to GPS system also. So can you
It is,
elaborate, sir, about this?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You have served
yeah.
this satellite project as a assistant project program director to the IRNSS. So, sir, please elaborate what is the purpose of making such satellite, and how it works, and how you all the scientists, the team of scientists contributed to this uh, project, sir.
Yeah,
Sir.
first I will tell that I was associate program director for INSET and GSET for navigation satellite data exchange. I was the deputy director and I shouldered the responsibility. Basically, you see, satellites are three types of satellite. Like our mobile phone, it can communicate, it can take picture, and it can find a location. Same thing in SAC, the three types of payload we make. One is for communication, one is for picture, that is a remote sensing, and third is for navigation. Navigation satellites were called earlier IRNSS when we started with that. Once these were operationalized, then our Prime Minister Modi ji gave the name Navik. Now we call as Navik. नाभिक सैटेलाइट्स. तो नाभिक सैटेलाइट में क्या होता है कि जनरली कोई भी जगह का लोकेशन, अब तो इट इज ए देसी जीपीएस यू कैन से, but it work only in our region, in India, and beyond certain region only it work, not like a global positioning system. It was required for our own this thing, so that we can self reliant. कोई अगर कल जीपीएस बंद कर दे, कोई अगर बंद करे दे तो भी हम काम चला सके, इसीलिए. और उससे बेहतर एक्यूरेसी हमें चाहिए थी जो हमें दे रहे थे यूएस. उनके पास दो सर्विस है, एक हाई प्रिसीजन, एक लो प्रिसीजन. हमें हाई प्रिसीजन सर्विस चाहिए थी जो हम अपने सैटेलाइट से कर सकते हैं, इसलिए हमने करना पड़ा. तो इस सैटेलाइट के बारे में अगर मैं आपको बताऊं, इट इज समथिंग लाइक दिस। अगर आपको कोई लोकेशन ढूंढना है तो आपको तीन चीजें चाहिए, एक्स कोऑर्डिनेट, वाई कोऑर्डिनेट एंड जेड कोऑर्डिनेट। इफ यू नो दिस थ्री कोऑर्डिनेट्स, यू नो योर लोकेशन। फॉर दैट यू नीड थ्री सैटेलाइट्स। तो सो दैट उसका डिस्टेंस लेके आप तीन इक्वेशन बना सकते हैं। आप अगर सैटेलाइट का लोकेशन मालूम है और आपको डिस्टेंस मालूम है, आप इस जगह से इतना दूरी पे है, उस जगह से इतना दूरी है और तीसरे जगह से इतना दूरी पे है, देन यू कैन नो योर लोकेशन। सो यू नीड थ्री रेफरेंस पॉइंट फॉर दैट। ओके। चौथा रेफरेंस क्या है कि अगर आपका जो आपने ये लोकेशन और डिस्टेंस निकाला है आपका घड़ी और सिग्नल के डिस्टेंस से, अगर टाइम आपका गड़बड़ हो गया तो तीनों जगह से जो सिग्नल आ रहा है आपका डिस्टेंस एक्यूरेट नहीं दे पाएगा। उसके लिए आपको बहुत महंगा घड़ी यूज करना पड़ेगा। इतना महंगा घड़ी अगर आपको नहीं चाहिए तो एक चौथा और सैटेलाइट आप यूज कर लीजिए, तो आपका चार इक्वेशन हो जाएगा, एक्स वाई जेड और टाइम। चार इक्वेशन अगर आपने ले लिया चार सैटेलाइट से तो आपको एक्यूरेसी आ जाएगा। लेकिन सैटेलाइट में आपके हाथ में तो क्या है कि ऑर्डिनरी घड़ी भी चलेगा, लेकिन सैटेलाइट में एक्यूरेट टाइम चाहिए तो आपको उसमें एटॉमिक क्लॉक चाहिए। उसके लिए शुरू शुरू में हमें एटॉमिक क्लॉक मिल नहीं रहा था। जो जीपीएस वाले जो यूज करते हैं, जहां हम गए तो वो बहुत महंगा कर दिया, सो दैट वी कैन नॉट परचेज। हम अपना टेक्नोलॉजी तब तक डेवलप नहीं हो पा रहा था, तो हमने दो तीन जगह जाके किसी तरह से एक यूरोपियन सोर्स मिल से हमने वो लेके आया था। लेके हमने फर्स्ट सैटेलाइट बनाए थे। उसमें क्या होता है, एक तो रेंजिंग कर दिए सैटेलाइट से, आप सैटेलाइट कितने दूरी पे है नीचे से आप पता लगाइए, दैट इज कॉल्ड रेंजिंग। दूसरा है कि सैटेलाइट का टाइम और आपका टाइम का डिफरेंस मापिए। तो उसके लिए हमने एटॉमिक क्लॉक खरीद के लगाया था शुरू शुरू में। बाद में हमने वो टेक्नोलॉजी पूरा डेवलप किया स्पेस एप्लीकेशन सेंटर में। अभी हमारे पास जो सैटेलाइट, जो हमारा नाभिक सैटेलाइट जा रहा है या जाएगा, तो अपना एटॉमिक क्लॉक से हो जाएगा। अदरवाइज कम्युनिकेशन सैटेलाइट और ये सैटेलाइट में इतना ही अंतर है, कम्युनिकेशन सैटेलाइट में जो भी सिग्नल आप भेजते हैं वो वहां से रिले हो जाता है। इसमें आप क्या करते हैं कि सैटेलाइट का डिस्टेंस मापते हैं और टाइमिंग से आप पता लगाते हैं आप कितने दूरी पे आपका सैटेलाइट है, उससे आप लोकेशन निकालते हैं। बट इट इज एग्जैक्टली लाइक जीपीएस।
That means, sir, GPS have so many satellite system. It's a network of a big amount of satellite system. But in Navig or our satellite system, which is IRNSS, this is a very few satellites are there and only cover the nationwide area only. India countrywide area.
जीपीएस में क्या होता है, लो ऑर्बिट पे चलता है। So it is a low orbit satellite. You need n number of satellites because it's on the for your visibility, because it will be rotating. But our satellites are geostationary, so all the time you see them. So you need only few. So 4 satellite minimum, that is, it is sufficient for you. Whatever extra you add, that will be for your redundancy. But it is for that region, because that time when we started because the budget also, everything depends, no? With that budget of this thing, it was planned for say low cost, then we can expand it. Absolutely no problem. But initial plan was only for India region, so that at least at India region, we should be able to find our location, even GPS is closed. Say.
Correct, sir. Sir, we are going forward with your one great achievement. During this achievement, sir, you are with ISRO-SAC also. This is the Chandrayaan 1, 2, and 3. I think you experience all this total achievement. Somebody is telling that there is some failure also, but we are regarding that it's also an achievement, because failure is the one way of success. So, sir, how you define the mission Chandrayaan 1, 2, and 3 during your tenure, when you are with K. Sivan sir, chairman of ISRO, and also you are with Somnath sir, chairman of ISRO, and a whole. It's a great achievement for India. Not India. It is as a great achievement has been regarded as various other world community also, because it achieved to understand that the moon has its own kind of water. We have orbiter. We have succeeded to land on the South Pole area and studied the South Pole almost for a 4 night session, uh, for a 15 days session. And it's a great achievement to understand the moon also as a most nearer celestial neighbor, sir. So please tell about your experience during this Chandrayaan mission, sir. One to
Actually, very truly speaking, Chandrayaan 3, I could not get much time. We just started and that time I retired. So that is our Nilesh Desai was the director of this and Somnath was the chairman. Mostly Chandrayaan 2, but that time I was the director and we had to deliver the camera payloads and all those things. And only what I would like to say, the failure was at the lander, not at the orbiter. So same orbiter was used in Chandrayaan 3 also. So Chandrayaan 3 did not have a separate orbiter because one was a totally orbiter. Chandrayaan 1 was totally orbiter. Chandrayaan 2 was orbiter, lander and rover. But that part failed, so orbiter worked. And in Chandrayaan 3, we saved that weight because orbiter is already there in the sky. So we saved that weight, and that weight has been used to reinforce the rover better way with extra fuel, with extra solar panel, and that weight has been used and it was successful. And we learned it is साइकिल चलाते समय पहले एक बार नहीं गिरेंगे तो हम नहीं सीख पाएंगे, इस तरफ की बात है. तो ठीक है, एक बार फेल हुआ और जो हमने गलती पता लगा उससे हम सक्सेस. इसरो का यही अच्छा है कि वी नो हाउ टू हैंडल फेलियर. That is first thing in ISRO. And second thing is nobody is punished for committing an error. Because more mistake you make, more experience you learn. And if you gain experience, you will not commit mistake. So mistake था और ये सब तो डिटेल्स आप लोगों को मालूम ही है. चंद्रयान 1 का एक्चुअली पूरा कंसेप्ट कस्तूरी रंजन सर ने उनके मन में आया कि क्यों हम नहीं कर सकते हैं. इसी तरफ से ये क्वेश्चन लाया और ये क्वेश्चन उन्होंने पूरे पब्लिक के सामने कब लाए, जब हमने पोखरान का जो एक्सप्लोशन के बाद जो हमने फर्स्ट एनिवर्सरी दिल्ली में मना रहे थे, फर्स्ट टाइम रंजन साहब ने वो प्रेजेंट करके पूछा कि ये क्यों नहीं. तब इसके बाद काफी डिबेट होके काफी ये करके फिर चंद्रयान का फिर हमारे प्रधानमंत्री अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी जी ने वहां से लाल किला से अनाउंस किया कि हम चंद्रयान करेंगे. पहले रशियन हमारा पार्टनर थे और ये लैंडर पोर्शन जो है रशिया को बनाना था. बाद में वे लोगों ने हाथ ऊपर कर दिए और फाइनली ये काम हमारे ऊपर आया. फिर से हमने रीडिफाइन किया, फिर किया. चंद्रयान 1, 2, 3 मालूम है. इसमें एक इंटरेस्टिंग बात है, चंद्रयान 1 जब बना रहे थे उस समय चेयरमैन थे माधवन नायर सर. उस समय पे एक बार उस समय के प्रेसिडेंट जो है अब्दुल कलाम सर आए रिव्यू करने के लिए, बिकॉज ही वाज फ्रॉम द सेम ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एट टोटल दिसिंग. देन ही आस्क्ड वन थिंग कि कहीं भी आप जाते हो, शुड आई स्पीक इन हिंदी और हिंदी इंग्लिश और इंग्लिश ओनली. बनिक जी, एम आई ऑडिबल?
हाँ सर, हाँ सर. Yes sir,
okay,
yes sir,
na,
you are
Hindi
audible.
English means Hindi English is okay.
Yes,
or it
yes,
should be
yes,
only
yes.
in English.
Yes.
हाँ, तो क्या हुआ कि
Okay,
कलाम
sir.
साहब ने बोला कि जब आप जाते हो, कोई साउथ पोल जाते हो, तो एक अपना देश का फ्लैग छोड़ आते हो. कहीं एवरेस्ट गए तो वहां पे गाड़ के आते हो. तो इसमें आप क्या कर रहे हो? हाउ यू प्रूव दैट वी रीच मून? Only digital data? No, you should, Madhavan, you should try something. You should put our fingerprint there. Then very quickly we had to define a payload that is called MIP, which will fall on the moon. And you see the God's grace, and that payload detected water. That was the orbiter. And after that, we thought, okay, orbiter and lander, that Russia will do. Russia, after that, they raised their hand. So we made this. First time we did not do, second time we did lander. And now things are there that we are planning that we will get soil sample and we will bring it back. All plannings are there. One by one it will go. But experience, it is difficult to say in 2-3 words, because day and night when you will be in the lab, you will be soldiering and tapping, encouraging your boys to do, and you will see the frustration of failure and then success. All will come in mind. So when I say, I will be more choked with emotion if I try to tell about the experiences.
So, sir, we can say that you during this Chandrayaan 1 and 2, you are in ISRO and in SAC also, sir.
No, 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 no. It is very clear. Instead, one, I had a separate responsibility of communication payload, and different people are there for remote sensing, and different people are. So it was actually Chandrayaan comes under remote sensing because our deliverables are mostly camera and radars. That means microwave remote sensing and communication, microwave remote sensing and optical remote sensing. But Chandrayaan 2 time, I was the director of the center, so it became my responsibility. I myself got involved in that. When I was an associate director and director, that means 2018, and so because of that, Chandrayaan 2 became my responsibility. Chandrayaan 1, I was there, but I cannot say that I was responsible for that. I was, as a peer group, we participated review, and that is a different thing. Yeah. But basically, I am a satellite communication man throughout.
Correct, sir. Correct, sir. So, during Chandrayaan, you was present in Sriharikota also, sir.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was present in Sriharikota. I was present in Mock's room also when Modi ji came. That time also we were there, and he was counseling our chairman. And that time, me and Narayanan ji, we were all sitting, and Somnath ji, all we were sitting together and discussing all those things, our frustration, our success, all the things. So I was there. Chandrayaan 2, I was very much there. Chandrayaan 3, I was there in ISRO as a professor. That time I was a professor there. And because of once in ISRO, always in ISRO, it is what we call it. So that way we are all connected. That is, yeah.
Sir, during Chandrayaan 2, it may be failed, but as far it is our knowledge, sir, very short type of knowledge, sir, it was due to some surface area measurement on which it should be take place on moon. So I think ISRO people, scientists are calculated that surface area as a too little, but it needed so many area, big area calculation should be there, needed to be there, and when in rectification of during this Chandrayaan 3, this area surface area has been elaborated and its positioning system has been developed. Sir, what is the difference between Chandrayaan 2 landing and Chandrayaan 3 landing, sir?
Yeah, yeah. I will tell you. Actually, it was not. It was the basic error was in a software bug, which it was trying to overcorrect the thing, and because of the speed could not be controlled, and it was at a high speed, that impact was and it was destroyed. So while correcting that, we have to correct so many things. One is the window which was given for landing. It was like a say runway, a small runway. Instead of that, you give a big area. Chalega. You big area. If you give earlier, we thought we make it is a fine tuning, fine landing. For that, we give a big area. That was one thing we gave. Another is One is that another is we made it such a way that actually it was a success-based design in Chandrayaan 2. But in Chandrayaan 3, it is a failure-based design. Suppose it fails, suppose that rover does not, the lander does not stand on his feet. So all legs were reinforced, making extra weight so that it can impact can be much more than what was earlier designed in this thing. That was one. Suppose it cannot get erect, it fell down, then instead of two side of solar panel, you make it all the side so that still it can acquire. Like that, if it fail, what will happen? If this fail, what will happen? So failure-based design, extra things were added. And since we had extra weight margin, because orbiter was not there, so that way this was all cushions were given, but major failure was Chandrayaan 2 was because of the software bug what we missed it. Because of the sign conversion, we overcorrected the error and that is happened. But anyway, failure is the pillar of success. And because of that, we got opportunity to see all those things. And you are right. One was that also, that landing area was relaxed to some extent so that those criticality does not come, fine tuning of the thruster rocket does not come. So that was there.
Sir, you have served the Space Application Center as a director, sir. So it's a big duration when you serve there, sir. What is the contribution you have to do? You have to mark regarding during this period of time. Memorable something, sir.
During this time, what I should not say that center only from 2000, this thing, whatever ISRO has done from 2018 to 2020, 2020 December, whatever is ISRO, even SAC has some contribution and we have some contribution. All the satellite, like high throughput satellite, one thing, GSAT 11 is a big satellite that we made. And high throughput satellite means where you have high speed of internet, that connection. The first concept of high throughput satellite, we started with this. Then we started with optical payload. We started with navigational payload. In my time, say we can say the navigational payload took into place. Then many applications in during that time it took place. Whatever satellite, that is one thing, but on ground you have to make some applications, some defense applications, then some very good remote sensing applications we made for land use, for water use, and for other thing also like navigational, like in railway we use some navigational application for railways, navigational application, or it is called satnav applications for defense. Many were like that. For we made for our defense some what we call the strategic satellite also we made, and another is our some radar satellites. Those remote sensing satellites in my tenure were made with RISAT. Those were used in night for night vision, and such type of applications are also there.
Sir, there is a photograph we are got from your side. You are addressing at the Sriharikota SAR. So, what is the behind this photograph, sir? What is the
Actually,
achievement?
whenever one satellite is launched from that, then chairman will first address, then he will ask other who are responsible for various these things. I was representing, that was a set 29 satellite, and I was representing the payload because payload is delivered from Space Application Center. And these are the
Correct, sir.
communication payload what are there. I was explaining to the public, or it was going to the television also, on to the reporter also. The various payload, how does it work? We have to be very careful that time. We should not tell much more what is not required to tell, and what we should not be, and we should explain also at the same
Yes,
time.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So,
Yes.
so that was only addressing public, and this is one opportunity to thank my people. The people actually do, what you are asking now, what is my contribution and director? Actually, nothing. Whatever has been done by my people only. I have been only chosen to be there. I have been
Correct.
there only chosen to be there as a representative. So whatever I have done is not my have done. That is my center has done. As a navigator of the center, as a mukhya of the center or the leader of the center, I get the opportunity. Here also I get an opportunity to explain what is Reset 29, how it works, and that's all.
This is the very good thing, sir. Be a great culture of ISRO, working culture of ISRO, sir. All of you is a team spirit, sir. I think it should be whole nation should learn this type of politeness and team spirit characteristics from your side, from the side of ISRO also, sir. Sir,
That we
we
have
are
learned from the, that we have learned from the our past, from Vikram Sarabhai and Dhawan sir itself, and so that
have
is
you
all
worked with
ISRO's culture. Yeah.
sir? Have you worked with got the opportunity to work with Sarabhai?
No, no. Unfortunately, we when I came as a trainee, also by that time he was no more.
Yes, yes.
Only I could have opportunity to meet Kalam sir, then Dhawan sir. I joined that time. Dhawan sir was our chairman.
Acha, acha. Sir, we got this thing. This is a patent one, um, uh, where you are also one of the inventor. Sir, can you
Actually,
elaborate?
yeah. Actually, after I retired in December 2020. After that, 2021 and 2022, in the 2023 March, still I was as a professor there, Vikram Sarabhai professor. That time I had to work. Whatever work I have done was actually I guided a team to do certain type of research, which this is the fruit of that research. Actually, in ISRO, whenever we do some research, then target is very much defined from the beginning itself. This should be our deliverable. So our deliverable was a design of a hardware payload. This payload ultimately it turned it to be, we got the, not we, SAC got, or ISRO got the patent for that. This is called a system method for in-orbit monitoring and testing of plurality of transponders in orbit. It is a one type of payload. It is called piggyback payload, which will go with any communication satellite, and it can do some continuous monitoring in the orbit. That concept we have been shown as a design and method.
Great, sir. So ISRO has one of the uh, one patent in its.
ISRO had many patents. It is nothing like a dewdrop only. ISRO has many more. It was just one patent. It happened to be, you might have picked up from my Facebook, because during that time, the 2 years, whatever I did, that it came. ISRO has many more patents. Many.
Correct, correct, sir. Correct,
Yeah.
sir. Correct,
Yeah.
sir. And sir, we also want to know about your God. It's a great thing. We are also feeling happy that you received the Change Maker of the Year award uh, on behalf of ISRO from Vice President of India. on 6th March 2020. Sir, can you
Yeah.
elaborate?
Here also same thing. This is for entire ISRO. Others are for SAC. What I was explaining was for SAC. It was for entire ISRO. And ISRO has been selected. That time I got that opportunity to receive it. I have been given this honor by our beloved chairman, Dr. Shivan. So I went there and I received.
Okay, sir. And sir, please tell
Yeah,
about this photograph also.
yeah. This is what in my biodata you said. No, I was a corresponding member of this AI.
I
For
have
that, when I had to, so for that I had to go to Washington D.C. There I received this for that. Yeah.
Sir, during the occasion of 40th anniversary of Aryabhatta launch, you also got the award, ISRO award.
Actually, yeah, these were both got combined. Actually, this is a that award ceremony and this celebration. It happened to combine. It was in 2010 when I got merit award from ISRO.
Sir,
I
it's
am
a
happy
great
that
picture.
yeah, I am happy that even Radhakrishnan sir is also visible, and you are Rao sir, and that time chairman was our Kiran Kumar sir, and I received from our beloved Rangan sir.
Yes, sir. All four legendary scientists and chairmen of ISRO are
Yeah,
there to congratulate you, Sir Radhakrishnan sir, you are Rao sir, KS Kiran Kumar sir, and obviously Kasturi Rangan sir, who very few days ago passed away, sir. So
yeah,
it's a very great achievement for getting some award from in presence of all of them.
yeah.
Sir, at the last, it's a thanking award from our side, sir. And thanks from our heart to you. I would like to invite our to congratulate Bugle Jain, sir, our advisor of this organization, to congratulate you, sir. Jain, sir. अनम्यूट करें अपने आप को अनम्यूट करें
ओके ओके सर।
ताकि
सर, अब मैं पूरा डिस्कशन जो सुन रहा था, सबसे पहले मैं दीपक जी की माता जी को प्रणाम करूंगा। कितना बड़ी जर्नी उनके द्वारा परफॉर्म हुई है कि एक छोटे से बालक को विज्ञान के लिए तैयार करना, और एक छोटे से गांव से। ये सारा श्रेय माता जी को, उनकी शिक्षा को, उनका जो किताबों से लगाव है, ये सारा का श्रेय वहां से स्टार्ट होता है। दूसरा, मैं जो सुन रहा था, मैंने सुना कि एक पंख से लिखने वाले बालक ने किस प्रकार से अंतरिक्ष की उड़ान को पंख लगा दिए। ये अपने आप में एक इतिहास है। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। और ये आपका जो डिस्कशन आज था, मैं आपसे परमिशन चाहूंगा कि इसको मैं जब बच्चों के बीच में मैं पढ़ाने के लिए जाता हूँ, इतनी सिंपलिसिटी है आपके अंदर, इतनी सिंपलिसिटी है, कितना जीवन को आपने आगे अपनी सिंपलिसिटी से आगे बढ़ाया है। एक साधा एक ऐसा इंसान जिसमें सिंपलिसिटी होती है। नो डाउट बहुत से संघर्ष करने पड़ते हैं उसे अपने आप को प्रूव करने के लिए। और मैं बहुत प्रभावित हूँ। और मैं भी 83 में जब ज्वाइन किया था तो 650 बेसिक पदी में मैं था, और लोको मेंटेनेंस का मुझे जॉब था 80। और 2015 में मैं डिप्टी चीफ इंजीनियर से रिटायर्ड हुआ। आप सभी कभी भी राजस्थान की इस धरती पे आमंत्रित हैं। मैं राजस्थान के बहुत से हिस्से से परिचित हुआ पावर प्लांट के माध्यम से। आज मुझे बहुत खुशी है, आप सभी से बात करके मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, दिल से धन्यवाद सर।
धन्यवाद सर, धन्यवाद।
ठीक सर।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद जैन साहब, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद बनिक
ठीक
जी।
सर, थैंक यू सर। कभी आप आइए,
Thank you, sir.
राजस्थान आइए।
श्योर सर, श्योर।
ओके सर।
Thank you, sir, for giving your blessings to us, sharing your whole nostalgic journey of ISRO and conquering this achievement from Northeast also, sir. Because there is so many hurdles you have to pass and you have to achieve all these things, sir. Great thing, sir. It's a prestigious occasion when we are celebrating all these things as a part of celebrating birth anniversary of Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, as well as Foundation Day of ISRO and upcoming National Space Day. So thank you for being with us. We hope you will bless us in future also in different times, in different kind, and you will especially inspire our next generation. It's our mission, sir. We conduct several experiments and we offer some valuable gifts and title like Sarabhai India International Student Scientist Sarabhai Award to students so that they can be encouraged. They may for the science, very especially for space science, uh, and it's a kind of nurturing the future scientists for India, sir. Thank you for being with us
Thank you.
once again. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you to all. Bye. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir. And with these words, we are concluding this Vikram Sarabhai lecture of Mahakumbh 2025. And today we meet a legendary space scientist who served as a payload scientist, as a assistant program director, deputy director, very specially for communication satellites, and served a long tenure at ISRO from 1983 to 2020, over a 4 decades, and now also he is serving the ISRO as a professor, Vikram Sarabhai professorship post as he hold, and it's a long journey of after formation of ISRO in 1975. So it's a great learning for all of us. With these words, here we are ending this event. On the another day, we will invite any other distinguished scientist from ISRO and talk about his nostalgic journey to ISRO. Thank you for being with us. Have a good night and Jai Vigyan, Jai Hind.